When God calls you to serve in a bigger way in the world, and God gives you a purpose, He assigns you your best fit high-end coaching clients that you're here to serve at the deepest, highest level. He doesn't give you the instructions. He doesn't put that calling in your heart with a blueprint and the formula for how to go, because His expectation is that you're going to step out in faith. You're going to trust. You're going to trust and believe that you already have the validation to do the work, that you already have the permission to do the work, that you're already called and qualified to do the work. And you're not waiting on Him to give you the thing. So you don't sit there going, oh, when I have this, and then I'm going to do this. When I know how, then I'm going to package my offers into high-ticket coaching offers. No, God is waiting on you to step out in faith and do the thing. Because when He gives you the assignment, He knows that there are people who are hungry for that outcome or result that you have in your coaching offer. And He knows that it is time for His people to get the thing. Because you see, you're a tree. You are planted here as a tree. And God is nourishing and feeding His people through the offers, the results that you co-create with them. So the world, the people are hungry for what you have, because the tree, the fruits on the tree are not for you to nourish yourself. They're for nourishment of God's people. And when you sit here looking for the how, waiting for permission, waiting for somebody to tell you that you're qualified, you are sacrificing the fruits. You are sacrificing the gifts that God has given you. And humanity, your people, those 10 high-ticket coaching clients, those 5 people, they're waiting. They are waiting for those gifts. Don't let the gifts remain hidden, because you're waiting for the perfect script, the perfect strategy, and the perfect how to do it. We need to grow as women called into God's purpose to the place where we're intolerant. We're intolerant of hiding our fruits. We're intolerant of not showing up and doing the work that God has called us to do in the world. We're intolerant of not showing up and serving. The correct way to step out in faith, the correct way to serve when you're waiting for the blueprint, when you're waiting for God to show you the how, when you're waiting for God to put the people in your life that are going to support you and walk that path with you, the best way to wait is to step out in faith. Step out in faith and start walking. You know, when the Israelites wanted to cross the Red Sea, they were not waiting at home wondering how God was going to create a way for them to walk through the Red Sea. No, they had to step their foot into the ocean. They had to walk into the sea. You can't sit at home looking for the blueprint, going on Google, on YouTube, looking for the how. No, you need to get up off your butt and start doing the thing. Package and price the coaching offer. Charge the premium value for the work. The thing is, when I'm working with women in the prosperous womb, what I see devaluing them, what I see diminishing their expertise, what I see them diminishing and hiding themselves, is because what they believe about themselves is how they see themselves. And they forget to remember who they are. Hello, beautiful, and welcome to the prosperous womb. When we remember who we are in Christ, and we remember that we already have the permission, the validation, and we don't need to go out on social media and prove our worth to show how amazing our lives are, to show how fabulous we are, how much money we'll make. Nobody cares about that. All God cares about is that you show up as a tree and feed His people. That is it. That means, what do? You midwife the gifts into the high-ticket coaching offer, the premium coaching package that allows you to serve at your highest, deepest level, and you stop distracting yourself from your life's work with 10K offers. You stop distracting yourself from your life's work with excuses like, but I'm not young enough, but I'm not old enough, but I'm not qualified enough, but I'm not smart enough, but I'm not pretty enough, but I'm not white enough, but I'm not black enough, but my hair is not straight enough, but my hair is not curly enough, whatever it is. And just do the work that God is calling you to do, because you're part of God's solution distribution. He's distributing solutions, outcome, and results for His people, and you are part of that network. And when you don't show up, you allow a whole world to exist without you. because you've decided that you're not qualified to sell high ticket. And then you say, well, Mimi, okay, yeah, I want to sell high ticket. I have a 10K or 15K or 25K offer, or maybe even a 3K or 5K offer. How do I up level that and serve at my deepest level? There's no how. I created a high ticket coaching offer playbook, which you can download at highticketwomencoaches.com. In that playbook, I support you with God's wisdom and his Bible verses and his word, because we're selling with Jesus, his word, to support you to midwife the highest level gifts, not the gifts that you're going to sell for $500, not the gifts that you're going to put into a PDF workbook for $7 or $27, but the gifts that you can sell at the highest level. And you get to determine that level, because you get to determine what that value is for the clients in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years, what the future lifetime value is. You get to determine that. And you get to realize that it's not tied to your self-worth. So it's not 10K, it's not 25K, it's the $1 million, it's the $2 million, it's the $5, it's whatever the future lifetime value to that client is. It's not about you and what you think or believe about yourself and your shortcomings. It's what God wants his people to have. And God always gives the best, because God doesn't half-ass anything. There's no like recession in heaven, because heaven here on earth, there's no recession. You are the economy. You are the thing. You midwife the gifts and you package and price the offer. And so the thing is, when you're waiting for God to show you the how, you start to look around you at the gurus and you start to whitewash yourself. You start to make yourself version 2.0 of that person, version 5.0 of that coach, version 6.0 of that business guru who makes 8 figures in 8 minutes. You're not here to be anybody's version 2.0. You're God's version, you. That's it. And so you create messaging that sells that offer. It's simple. It's the offer, the messaging, and you sell it. That's high ticket sales in a nutshell. That's high ticket coaching for women. You create you package and price the offer at the highest level value. No 10K, then 15K, then 25K. No, the highest level, the one that makes you want to pee on yourself. That's what you do. And then you practice expanding your nervous system to hold enough joy and love for yourself and others so you can receive that money and do better investments and good in the world. You create messaging that is dialed in specific to the person you're talking to, not for 100 people. You're a high ticket coach. You're selling 100K offers or 50K offers or maybe even a 10K offer. You don't need 100 people. You're speaking to that one person that God has called you to serve. It doesn't matter how many people on your email list, how many people are following you. People make fun of me all the time because they say she creates videos as if she has like 1 million followers. No, I have less than 1,000. I have less than probably 600. I don't know how many I have at this point. But what I know is that the 1, 2, 3, 4 people who God has put in my world, who God has called me to serve, they reach out, raise their hands and ask how to work with me. And they get themselves into the offers because those are the results they want in their lives. So you need to stop allowing your ego to say, when I have a big audience. It doesn't matter how big the audience is. It's where the audience is going. Are they going to the high ticket coaching offer? Or are they just telling you how amazing you are, how pretty you look, how amazing your makeup is, and whatever it is they're doing? Or how they want to have what you have, or they want to make the 10K month you're making, or the 100K month you're making, or the 100K minute that you're making. Or they want to lose weight like you, they want to marry a man like your husband, or buy a house like you. No, it's none of that. God doesn't have that through you. You're simply here to say the thing that needs to be said, the messaging that sells the offer. For them to shift their perspective and see their problem, the very real problem, the very real challenge, opportunity, or desire in a whole different light and realize, oh my gosh, this is what I've been missing all this time. This is why I haven't done the thing. This is what I need. And then for you to be visible on one marketing platform where you show up consistently for them and add value to their lives, in a way that supports them to say, wow, I've been listening to her for 4 hours or 5 hours and she's been speaking to me. She sees me, she hears me, she understands me. How does that happen? It doesn't happen by magic. It means that you need to know what they care about the most. You need to understand what matters to them the most. You need to know what is most important to them. And you need to know what is most valuable to them. Because when you do that, then you can send the highest value to them. But if you don't know what's most important, valuable, or important to them, or what matters to them the most about the problem, desire, opportunity, or challenge, you're going to create an offer that you want to sell. And then nobody's going to buy. You're going to say, oh, maybe I should lower my offer. No, your messaging is off because you don't know your people at the core. You're serving somebody else's audience, not the people that God has called you to serve. You're stepping outside your assignment because your ego needs validation. So high-ticket coaching sales for women Whether you're 10, 20, 15, 30, 45 years old, 100 years old, it's simple. Midwife the offer. Create the messaging that sells on the marketing platform that people are, giving them the insight that was missing the last 20 times they tried to do the thing, and then sell it by understanding who they are, asking the clarifying questions, not just better questions, but the clarifying questions that are tied to the very intention of what they want. The clarifying questions that allow you to see, oh my gosh, this is what she really, really wants, and can I really support her at that level? And be honest with yourself and be in integrity so that they trust you to be that leader, they trust you to be part of the winning team that supports them, to trust themselves, to say yes or no to themselves, because the sale does not have to be a yes to you. Let me know how this lands for you. Go print out the playbook at high-ticketwomencoaches.com. Download it, dial in your messaging, sell your high-ticket coaching offer, because God has been waiting on you.